Hello, Taurus. Welcome in or welcome back to Go With The Flow Tarot. Your overall general energy for this reading is the Ten of Wands. The song I have assigned to this card is Dig Down by Muse. I like the gospel version myself because the Ten of Wands is all about digging down and finding that faith, finding that perseverance, finding that motivation to carry those last few wands back to your farm so that you can collect a harvest after that. The thing with the Ten of Wands is a lot of the time, those wands aren't all his. So it could say that you're packing around burdens that don't belong to you that you need to release. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. We've got an interesting few cards out here. Ten of Wands also is you're very close to closing out a cycle. With that being said, in your recent past energies, you have the High Priestess. So trusted your intuition regarding something, maybe to do with closing out a cycle, because in your present energies, you have the Ten of Cups, which is much, much better than the Ten of Wands. That is like ultimate happiness, happy home, happy family. And then in your upcoming energies, you have the Six of Cups. It's the card of nostalgia. It's the card of the past. It's looking back with fond memories on the past, possibly nurturing your inner child. So looking pretty good here, Taurus. Let's find out more about that High Priestess in Taurus's recent past. You are feeling a little spoiled for choice. You had an awful lot of options in front of you and you were having a difficult time discerning which ones were the best for you, which ones maybe weren't the best, but you trusted your intuition. I believe you trusted your intuition and made the right choice, because how else did you get the Ten of Cups in your present energies? So I just wanted to double check there and see what was going on. Nothing too notable or big. All right, how about this Ten of Cups in Taurus's present energies, please? Thank you. So yeah, you are celebrating after a difficult time. You may have actually already dropped all of those burdens, because the Six of Wands is success after difficulty. It's like coming home from the war and being celebrated for surviving and for a job well done. And alongside the Ten of Cups, oh, I'm getting waves of goosebumps now. This is a really, really positive energy you're in right now, Taurus. Congratulations. I'm not even going to tap any further into that. What do we need to know about this Six of Cups in Taurus's upcoming energies? Six of Cups for Taurus's highest good, greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a very self-assured energy, a very confident energy. The Queen of Wands does not care what other people think. She is happy to learn on the fly, learn as she goes, and doesn't care about what other people think. You see that black cat on the card. People will come up to the Queen of Wands and say, hey, didn't you know that black cats were unlucky? Queen of Wands is like, no, I hadn't heard that. Actually, this is my black cat named Lucky. So I don't know what you're talking about. This cat's always brought me luck. Very confident, very much not caring what other people think. So again, still very great energies to be in. What else do I need to know about that Six of Cups, Queen of Wands in Taurus's upcoming energies, please? You flipped in the deck, but I can't see what you are. Ooh, okay. So you do have a little bit of self-imposed restrictions. I kind of had the sense, even though the Six of Cups isn't like necessarily a negative card, I did feel like this is where we need to be to try to find some advice for you. And I was right with that Eight of Swords coming out. So Eight of Swords says that you could be making a bigger deal out of something than what it really is. You're blind to the truth and you think the situation is a lot worse than it is. But if you would take off the blindfold and see the big picture, you would realize maybe it's not so bad. What else do I need to know about that Eight of Swords in Taurus's upcoming energies? Do we have any advice on that? Queen of Wands, and now you've pulled the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Wands is very self-assured, very confident, a little bit spicy, a little bit fiery, a little bit charismatic. The Queen of Cups is all about following your heart. It's all about heart-based actions, everything that's important to you. And with the Six of Cups here, it very well may have to do with something with your childhood or your past. That's for you to discern. This is a general reading. So follow your heart. Don't care so much about what other people think. Any more advice from the tarot? Thank you for Taurus. The Magician. My dear Taurus, you have all of the tools you need to manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest right now. I think you just need to embody a little more confidence and a little more heart to execute whatever it is you're trying to conjure up and manifest and put together. Okay, so what's the advice on that Magician for Taurus then, please? Advice on the Magician for Taurus is greatest good, highest timeline, highest purpose. You've pulled the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, but because I was asking for advice on the Magician, and now I'm getting a wave of confirmation goosebumps, the advice on the Nine of Cups is to be in the energy of what it is you're trying to manifest as if you already have it. So when you're meditating, when you're manifesting, try whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever it is that you really want, that really inspires you and drives you and sets your heart on fire. Make sure that you're in that energy as if it's already existing. Bring yourself as many different senses into it as you can. Try to see, smell, taste, touch, hear, everything. Be there as if it's already happening, and you'll get yourself into that vibrational frequency that'll match what you're trying to manifest. Any more advice on that Nine of Cups and Magician for Taurus? Thank you. Page of Swords. Future focused, my dear. Be very inquisitive about the future. Don't look back. You're not going that way. You trusted your intuition with the choices that you made. They led you to a successful, happy time. Drum up this energy when you're trying to manifest that success after the war, coming home and being celebrated. That's the energy you want to be working with when you're manifesting. 8:11 on the clock as I said that. Okay, Taurus, let's get you a Starseed oracle to help you feel a little more confident and self-assured to move forward, trusting your heart in the future and avoiding these self-imposed restrictions. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And Aries pulled too many oracle cards, so I didn't want to read all of them, but this was one of the oracle cards that came out for Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, you might want to watch that reading. The Seas of Mintaka. What page are you on? 98. Page 98. Mintaka is thought to have been a water-based planet containing the most crystal clear waters you could ever imagine. So clear that you could see for miles and miles underwater. The Seas of Mintaka card represents this crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It's about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you're currently doing has great potential. Mintakans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. If it appears in a spread, it's a very positive sign that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, contentment, and positive outcomes. According to Carl Jung, that which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our life as fate. When water appears in dreams and art, it often represents the unconscious mind. Pulling this card also means you may be called to bring to light any unconscious patterns of which you're unaware, to look at them and see clearly and consciously so they don't appear in your life as fate. What unconscious patterns and behaviors are ready to be brought to light today? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you see the potential in a situation you're facing? What unconscious patterns are you being called to bring to light? Keep yourself in this 10 of Cups energy while you're manifesting, Taurus. Your self-imposed restrictions aren't much to work through. You're going to ace this. Just make sure you're stepping into that future-focused energy with confidence and always be leading with your heart. I hope that was helpful. I thank you ever so much for being here, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.